It's surprisingly easy to pack for 7 days in one personal item backpack. It completely alleviates the need to put stuff in the overhead bin or check a bag, and it makes your flight effortlessly anxiety-free. You could be the last person on the plane. You don't have to be a terminal rat that stands up and hovers around the entrance. You don't have to worry at all. You just walk on the plane, throw your stuff under the seat, and you're ready to go. So how exactly do I pack a week's worth of stuff into a personal item backpack? Let's find out. So we can start by talking about the backpack. This is the 24-liter Air CityPack Pro 2 in Ultra, and I really like it because it has that like salsa verde color on the inside. And a lot of the gear that I'm doing in this video is olive green. Eventually I want to do an all olive green loadout, but I didn't have enough stuff that's all olive green to make that happen. So this one's just mostly olive green. But that salsa verde color goes really well with the olive green, and I think it gives it a nice pop of color. I have full review videos of all the different Air backpacks if you want to check them out on my channel if you're interested. But I absolutely love this backpack, and I've been favoring technical materials lately, so this Ultra backpack is extremely nice for me. Let's go through all the different pouches I'm going to load in here, and then we'll get to the assorted sundries on the other side and how we put it into all the little admin panels and stuff like that. So let's get started. We can start with the Air Slim Pouch 2. This is Air's really slim tech kit, and I just picked it up recently, and I really love this olive green colorway, and I wanted to check it out. And the nice thing about it is it also has attachment points. So I just took this aftermarket carry strap and attached it. So if I wanted to wear this on the plane to have easy access to my gear, it works in both capacities, but I'm typically going to use it as just a tech pouch. For this, you have a lay flat YKK zipper with PU coating on the front of the bag. And in there, I just have a bunch of Night Eyes gear ties that are really nice for managing cables. I've got a headphone jack to USB-C adapter. I have a USB-C to micro USB adapter, a USB-A to USB-C adapter, and that's it. And it's just a nice little pocket for your small dongles and things like that. So that's loaded up. Then the only other part in here is you have a main compartment that's not PU coated, and it's got these long Hypalon zipper pulls, really nice YKK zippers. So if you open that up, you can see the organization inside. You got a big slide pocket over here, two small right here, two medium right there. And in the back, I just have my Nightcore Pocket USB-C charging battery. And this MagSafe's to your phone, but it doesn't charge wirelessly. You have to plug it in. And it's the one I bring out with me for the night when I want to make sure I have a charge to call an Uber home. Then I just have this 10,000 milliamp hour battery from Nightcore that has a little attached USB-C cable. And this is my big guy for when I'm on the flight. If I need some desperate battery backup, I got two options there. There's a little zipper pocket behind it, but I'm not currently using that for right now. You could put some small stuff in there. In the other slide pocket, I just have my Sony noise canceling earbuds. Then there's some internal volume right here where I just have a pair of wired IEMs as backup headphones. I always bring my over-the-ear headphones, my earbuds, and a backup pair of wired headphones because the last thing I want to be on a flight or somewhere foreign is not having headphones because I absolutely need it. It's completely necessary to the way I travel. Then in these other larger slide pockets, I just have an assortment of USB-C to USB-C and USB-C to USB-A cables, as well as a multi-ended USB-A to USB-C cable. Just in case I need to charge multiple devices, it gives me a lot of options, doesn't take up that much space or weight. And they're all tied with Night Eyes gear ties to keep them tidy. Then I have my Anker 100-watt GAN charger that's got two USB-C and one USB-A port, little fold-down adapter. This is perfect for charging all my devices, including laptops. And all this fits extremely well in here. Just zips up like that and you're good to go. Then I just have my personal med kit. This is my Tough Possum med pouch. Really nice little pouch here. And in there, I've just got some Wet Ones dude wipes. I've got some Band-Aids. I have a Human Gear Go tub with all of my different medications, vitamins, things like that. I've got Matador packable earplugs. I have German nail clippers. I've got some lip balm. All kinds of different stuff you would need for your personal medical kit. So very handy to have this as well. Then I just have how I keep my sunglasses and my glasses. This is the Bellroy Laneway sunglasses pocket. Got a nice little grab handle and a nice zipper. It's very padded. And on the inside, you have this really nice maroon colorway. I just have my transition glasses that are distance and sunglasses. Then I just have my reading glasses, plus a little microfiber cloth, and they both fit in here well. Very secure, very padded. Great little sunglasses pouch. Then I just have my Air Dop Kit 3. This is a slim Dop kit from Air that I picked up recently. You have an external pocket with a lay flat YKK zipper. It's PU coated. You have a reverse coil main YKK zipper, little grab handle on the back here. And on the inside, you have a really big pocket over here. That's a slide pocket. Got a zipper pocket there, stretch mesh zipper pocket here, and some loops that are elastic for stuff like your toothbrush and everything. So in there, I have not been asked recently to put stuff into a quart-size Ziploc bag, but I do it just for safety and to move quickly through security. So I have a quart-size Ziploc bag. Inside there, I have my Touchland hand sanitizer, my cologne atomizer, 2 small Human Gear Go tubs. One of them has my beard balm and one of them has my beard wash, travel-size toothpaste, Matador flat pack toiletry bottles. One of them has sunscreen, the other one has face wash. And then I just have this Be Bald facial sunscreen because obviously I'm bald. And that fits really well into this large back pocket over here. And in case they need me to remove it from the bag, I have it separated out, so it's just helpful just in case. Then in this little zipper compartment right here, I'll just put my flossers. Close that up. Then in these little elastic loops, I can put my packable toothbrush from CountyCom. Folds up real nicely. Then on the zipper pocket on the other side, I've been using these Squatch deodorants. They're really small, really nice. This is the Wood Barrel Bourbon smell, and it smells absolutely wonderful. So I've been using this one. It's super packable. And then I have my Matador flat pack soap case. Thing's great. It dries through it, doesn't leave your soap slimy. It's like a little mini dry bag. And in there, I've got another Squatch product. It's just a Squatch bar of soap, and it's this little square, so it fits really well in here. And then you can just zip that up. And then in this little external zipper compartment, I just have my Sea to Summit portable laundry line in case I want to do sink laundry, as well as my Sea to Summit laundry leaves. There you go. Pretty flat laying Dop kit. Easy to use, really nicely compact, good to go. Then I also got these Air packing cubes. This is the smaller sized one. And instead of using this for clothes, I typically pack all my clothes into one large packing cube. So for the small one, I'm using it to pack these little Astral Loyac shoes. These things are amazing. They replace something like a pair of sandals. They have a little valve in the bottom that allows sand and water to escape. They dry really quickly. They're really great for walking on beaches, hiking, anywhere where your feet might get wet, and they're really comfortable. So this is the only second pair of shoes that I bring with me. And I really like these Air packing cubes because the Peak Design ones have been great, but these ones are a little bit more structured. They feel a little bit more durable and stronger. Nice grab handle. They don't have that dirty clothes portion, but I don't necessarily need that. So this works out really well for my purposes. And now we can get to what I'm wearing on the plane. So I have this Peak button down from Wool & Prince. It's a little bit heavier. It's merino wool, stink-proof, antimicrobial, and it's a little bit heavier to wear on the plane in case I get cold with all that air conditioning. Then I just have my visionswell Keep, Gift, Donate, Sell t-shirt. So if you want to pick that up, check out the links below. I have a bunch of cool t-shirts in my merch store. And this one's really great and comfortable, and I'll just wear this on the plane underneath that Peak button down. I have a pair of socks, a pair of underwear, and these really nice Terran Daily Driver pants. They go with everything. I've built like a capsule wardrobe here. And what a capsule wardrobe is that all of your pieces go together effortlessly. So all the colors and styles I've chosen are completely interchangeable, and it gives you a ton of outfit versatility without taking up as much space as a ton of different clothes that only work with each other. So I really love these pants. They're also anti-odor and antimicrobial. Really nice, stretchy, super comfortable pants, and those will be what I wear on the plane. Then as far as my footwear for the plane, to go along with those Astral Loyacs that I'll be wearing on the beach and for any kind of wet hikes, I have these Lems Malibu Men slip-on shoes. They're really attractive and really stylish. They're kind of like those Van slip-ons. They're barefoot. They have that nice cork on the inside, so they're really comfortable. And these have the added benefit that I don't always need to wear socks with them. I can wear them barefoot. That's the reason I'm only bringing a couple pairs of socks, because these are really comfortable and easy to wear even without socks. They're super comfortable. They go with a lot of different outfits, whether it's more formal, less formal, with shorts, and they work perfectly in any kind of warm weather environment. So these are my summer go-to shoes. Then we can get to the Air Large Packing Cube. And again, this is in olive green. It's compressible with a zipper. It doesn't have that dirty clothes pocket like the Peak design, but I do like how structured, strong the zippers and the materials are. So I think it's really nice. Plus I love having the compression. And these are all the clothes I'm bringing for a 7-day trip. So I've got these nice Bluffwork slacks. They're super lightweight, super comfortable. Will go into a formal or a more casual environment. And it's kind of my nightwear pants. Then I have some Unbound merino wool khaki shorts that are super nice, odor-proof, really comfortable. You can wear them in a ton of different environments and they won't get stinky even if I wear them all week. Then RIP Western Rise, I love that company, but I still have these Western Rise Evolution shorts. These are hybrid shorts that you can wear as a bathing suit or as a nice pair of navy blue shorts. So they work in a variety of situations. Love these things. That covers my bottoms. Then as for tops, I have this Charles Tyrwhitt linen short sleeve button down. Linen is a great material when you're in a hot environment. Keeps you very cool. It's very loose. It can be a little bit wrinkly, but I kind of like the way it looks. So I have this navy blue button down there. And then I also have another Charles Tyrwhitt. This is a long sleeve sage green shirt. Again, it's made from linen, so it's super lightweight, works well in hot environments. And it's just a versatile thing that you could wear open, closed, with a t-shirt underneath, or roll up the sleeves. And these two shirts give you a lot of outerwear options, especially combined with that woolen print shirt that I bring on the plane. So I have 3 different outerwear things to wear, either buttoned up, unbuttoned, or with the sleeves rolled up. Then I just have 5 pairs of underwear, and these are all ones that you could wear for multiple days. That's just not really my thing, but I could in a pinch. So I have a woolly pair, Hercleon, woolen prints, and then 2 more Hercleons. So I have 5 pairs of underwear total. And these are all smell-proof and antimicrobial. Really comfortable boxer briefs. Then I have 2 pairs of merino wool socks from Smart Wool. And 1 from Hercleon. So all of the stuff in here, for the most part, other than the Charles Tyrwhitt, is antimicrobial. So then to add to that antimicrobial, I have a Henley t-shirt that's buttoned down from Unbound Merino, made of merino wool. I have a Terran merino wool blend t-shirt that's also antimicrobial. And then I also have 2 cotton shirts. So I've got a Philadelphia Flyers t-shirt, Go Flyers. They're in the second round of the playoffs starting today. So I'm really excited about that. I want to show my pride. And then I have a Mazzy Star t-shirt. So I love Mazzy Star, the band. This is the cover of one of their albums on a t-shirt. So sometimes I just want to show my love for this band. So you can load that all in here. Then we can go ahead and zipper this closed. Zips up nicely, and then we can work on the compression zipper. Even with it fully loaded out, this has a really rugged zipper that makes it easy. And you kind of got to get that technique down where you kind of push the stuff down while you zipper it, because obviously it's going to be loaded out. It's not the easiest thing, but it still works. And then just like that, you're fully zipped up, and you have a week's worth of clothes in one air packing cube. And then what I usually do is I just kind of like stand on this a little bit just to get it a little bit flatter, but it works perfectly and it really helps me keep my clothes organized. So let's start packing this baby out, and we can go over all the extra stuff outside of pouches that I've also loaded it up with. So we can start with the clamshell, and I'm gonna put my air packing cube, the large one, right at the bottom to give it that good solid base. Then I can put my DOP kit up top, as well as my tech pouch, and then slide my med pouch down the side here. Then on the beaver flap, in the top stretch mesh one, I'm gonna put my sunglasses pouch. And then in the bottom one, I'm gonna put my Peak Design packable tote, which will be good for shopping, and my nano bag, which will be for dirty clothes. Then we can close up that compartment. Closes up nicely there. Then for this top admin pocket, I can throw in my Ambernick RG35XXH portable gaming console. In this pen sleeve, I can put my little green pen from Miniso. Can also slide my Field Notes notebook behind the Ambernick. I also have this little CountyCom packable pen. That'll fit right there. I also have the little key leash here, so I can attach my keys there. Throw in my passport, my regular wallet. Then if we move on to the tech compartment, I have my cheap Samsung Chromebook. This is like my shit kicker laptop. Really small little 11-incher. That'll fit in there beautifully. Then I have my Evervessel water bottle, which works for hot and cold. And then the other water bottle pocket, I'm going to put this really nice Davik packable umbrella, the Davik Solo. This thing is absolutely beautiful. The shape on it is amazing. It looks really cool. And it's a really awesome overall umbrella to use. So then in this top quick access pocket, I can just slide my cell phone. And then because you have two D-rings, you have one on each side. I'm just going to attach my hat here. And then when I go through security, I can just put it back on. So I was able to fit nearly everything in here. Now let me get the measurements to make sure I'm within limits. I'm at about 8 inches exactly tall, which is exactly what it needs to be. In terms of height, we're at under 18 inches, so that's glorious. And then width-wise, without the umbrella and water bottle, we're fine, but we're a little bit over with them in there. But I'd probably just pull them out when I'm on the flight and put them in the little seat back thing so they didn't give me any guff. But I still think it would work okay. And the only things I couldn't really fit in there were my over-the-ear headphones, my Matador packable beach towel, and my Astral Loyac shoes. So I'm gonna have to change the way I pack this out a little bit. This is an example of what you have to go through when you do personal item only. What I plan to do is minimize my tech, minimize my DOP kit, and minimize my clothes a little bit so that I could fit a pair of shoes in there as well as the other things, and then I'd be good to go. I also don't know if I necessarily need an umbrella, but it's cool to have the option, and I don't always bring a water bottle. So all those things I could definitely sacrifice, but this is the way generally that I'm gonna pack for my upcoming trip. As you know, I'm a social work student. I'm going for my master's later in life, and I just finished up my second semester. I have 2 weeks off between semesters, so I'm going on a little week-long beach vacation, and this is how I'm gonna pack out for that trip. I've worked so hard this semester that I really, really need to get away and have some time to relax. So personal item travel is the way for me. I'm just gonna have to strategize this a little bit more to fit what I need to and keep it within limits. So I think if I cut out a little bit of the clothing, a little bit of the tech, a little bit of the DOP kit, I would be able to fit these shoes and the other things. And I might end up not bringing the water bottle and the umbrella. So just being totally transparent here. So I was just gonna end the video and then give you an update after my trip of the things I changed, but I decided to just repack real quick. And the solution to all my problems was to pack everything into this Osprey transporter backpack. I think it's better suited for personal item only travel. I was able to fit everything I had before as well as more. So in this quick access pocket, you know, I was able to fit my over-the-ear headphones like I couldn't before. I have all my other stuff in this admin pocket. I was able to fit my Bellroy Light Ready pack, so I have a packable day pack when I get there. So that's absolutely excellent. Everything else fit in here gloriously. It's still well within personal item dimensions. It measured in exactly within that 18 by 14 by 8 inch limit that American Airlines has for their personal items. And it's just worked out way better for me. I didn't even have to put it into an expanded form. And if you look at the way the inside is loaded out, I have my packing cube here. I've got my tech pouch up there. I've got my med pouch. There's even more room in here if I wanted to bring other stuff, but I don't know, I have plenty as is. And then on this side, I was able to fit my Matador packable beach towel, got my DOP kit, my nano bag, my Peak Design packable tote. I was able to fit those shoes, got my sunglasses up top. And I just think the layout of this bag absolutely suits personal item travel, and it keeps me well within limits. I really don't think this is going to be like that 7 kilogram limit that people have internationally, and you also may have different dimensional limits depending on your airline, so keep that in mind. But for domestic airlines, American, which I'm flying, this will work perfectly. And I just want to see what it weighs for comparison's sake. And it's 20.2 pounds or 9.15 kilograms. So if you wanted to get this under that 7 kilogram limit, it wouldn't be that hard. You'd only have to shed 2 pounds. I think if all you did is shed the extra pair of shoes or maybe swap them for sandals or get rid of the laptop or any of the other larger items in here, you would be able to get under that 7 kilogram limit easily. So I think this is an absolutely excellent choice for personal item only travel. And I'm so freaking glad that the transporter from Osprey joined the 11, because this is going to be my backpack for my vacation coming up. It's going to allow me to relax on the plane, relax when I get there. And then I even have the added benefit of having a packable day pack that I can wear around when I'm going around town once I'm there. So this worked out beautifully. It worked out better than the Air City Pack Pro 2 in the 24 liter size. And I think this is going to be my choice for this trip. That's part of the fun of packing personal item only, is really strategizing your packing for what you need to bring, what you can leave behind, and picking the right vessel to take you on your journey. Thank you as always for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and watching in general. It's awesome to go on this gear journey with you, really refine the 11, hear all your perspectives and all your opinions too. So thank you for that. And with all that being said, I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.